Okay, starting with the smaller stuff, we've got some letters. This one is from, everything looks like it's written in German or some other language like that I do not know at all. So, very curious what's inside. There is a, it's closed in like this plastic stuff, and it says "fuck rain" on it. So I guess it's rain-proofed, just in case. Maybe he had one that got ruined by rain or something in his mailbox. Let's find out. Yo, Digi. Like all the other written letters and their writers, it has been a long time since I had to do this. Also, fair warning, I have dyslexia, so it's gonna be full of mistakes. Yes, the spelling of this is very interesting, I will say. I should have an image sent with this letter, but in case you don't know some of them... Oh, it's a 3x3. I guess I'll read it along with this picture. We've got, according to the letter... Mysterious Girlfriend X, High School DxD, Bento, Hunter Hunter, Kore wa zombie desu ka? Shiroyuki? Shiroyuki? Do you mean Shiroyuki Hime? Or... Okay, it looks like Shiroyuki Hime. Bakemonogatari, Hellsing Ultimate, and Real Life. I tried looking for my favorite scenes so it would be easier to notice. Or to analyze, okay. Anyway, just wanted to say that I love your videos. Ass Wars was my gateway drug, so even then, I don't always agree, or if the points sometimes fly by me. Keep 'em up. So from a something living in Belgium, from a Czech, I can't read this word. So from something living in Belgium, thank you for existing. P.S. If you see a faggot with Gajeel as his icon and his name is Gajeel Red Fox in the comments, that's probably me. I think it says Gajeel. No, it says I'm a dude, but he has drawn himself looking very kawaii. So, alright, the top 9. This is a very interesting top 9. Going by the pictures used, it seems like he's very into just goofy, wacky, fun stuff for the most part. His image choices for Shiroyuki and Real Life and Kore wa Zombie are all of, like, their faces morphing and, you know, like, spiral eyes and funny faces and stuff. Obviously, between, like, Bento, High School DxD, and Kore wa Zombie are all, like, shows that mix fan service and action, stuff that's, like, somewhere in that area of, like, goofy, fun, over-the-top action shows with a slant of fan service in them. He's also probably into romance because for both Mysterious Girlfriend X and Bakemonogatari, he chose, like, the most romantic moments from each. The scene from episode 12 and this scene from chapter 1 of Mysterious Girlfriend. Hunter Hunter and Hellsing Ultimate actually both are very violent scenes, so I'm guessing that he likes those scenes more for their brutal, gruesome violence that they can have at times. So a nice eclectic mix of taste here, everything from hardcore action to really goofy fan service shows. Next up we have a postcard from Canada that says Canada on it. It says, Bonjour, Digibro. I'm writing to you from Montreal, even though I'm neither French nor Canadian. I meant to send you a postcard in Toronto, but I accidentally had too much fun reading comics and meeting new friends. I miss your videos, though. I'm glad I found another extreme analytical dude I can listen to rant about his passions. I wish I had that much motivation/inspiration to do work on my comic. I actually have some anime stuff I want to give to you, but I guess this picture of a typical SAO fan will suffice. Because the duck is, or bird is called a common loon, apparently. And he's pointed an arrow to that on the back. Enjoy this quick picture of you, Anime Jesus, which has a picture of me with the long hair and the beard. And it says Conrad Digibro Collins on it. I don't know why I'm covering that up. That's my address. His address is not even on here. Or it's at the... Yeah, it's just like a... The address is the postcard, I guess. Thank you for the picture of a Sword Art Online fan. A common loon. Alright, next we have a letter with some little hearts on it. I can't really read the name well enough. It's got a My Little Pony Valentine in it, of rarity. It says, Friend, you are magnificent. Happy Valentine's Day. And then a card of a monkey that says hang in there. Oh, there's also a Clefairy Pokemon card in here. And what appears to be Taiga from Toradora on like a see-through bookmark? I think this is a bookmark. Seems like it. It says, Dear Digi, I found out about your videos about a month or so ago when I YouTube searched K-On! Review and saw your loving analysis. It was great to see someone talk so in depth about what was also my favorite anime. I've watched countless videos of yours since and check almost daily to see if you've uploaded one to either of your channels. I love hearing what you have to say about anime even if I don't always agree. Non Biori is like my second fave, Love Live is great, lol, and hope to see what you have to say and how your channels evolve in the future. I've included a Pokemon card because cute Pokemon, a MLP card because ponies, and a Taiga bookmark because cute girl. Enjoy. P.S. Who is your K-On! Waifu? Mine is the legendary Mugi-chan. I think if I had to pick a waifu as opposed to just a favorite character, Mugi is definitely the one I'm like the most attracted to. I don't know how she would be as... I feel like Mugi is gay, so I don't want to be like, oh, she's my waifu, because I don't think she'd be into men. And the same goes for Ui, because Ui would be an amazing wife, but I don't think she would treat anyone else the way she treats Yui other than Yui. So, it's hard to say who would actually be a good waifu from K-On! If I'm taking it that seriously. But I guess Mugi would be my answer if she's not gay, because it's kind of implied that she just likes watching other girls be gay. I don't know if she's gay herself. Anyway, let's move on to the big packages. This one has no name on it. Oh, this is coming apart in just the worst possible way. There's like cardboard shit getting all over the place. I can't wait to throw that outer casing away. Oh, I got dust all over me. And all over the stuff. There appears to be a download code for Death Grip's Bottomless Pit. So I already own this on vinyl, so I have a download code. Not to mention I had illegally downloaded it beforehand, so I guess whoever gets to it first gets it. Good luck with that. Next up, this bag has a pair of drumsticks that appear to be broken. One has put me out of my misery written on it in Sharpie. I wonder if these... I'm going to find the letter in this before I continue, because I need something to explain what this stuff is. Hey Digibro, I first discovered your channel through your Death Grips video. I thought it was cool, but I didn't watch any more videos. A little while later, I had to illustrate a manga/anime style graphic novel. For this, I found your videos on anime and good illustration in anime and manga. They helped a lot, mostly the ones about good storytelling. After this, I started watching more of your longer vlogs. I like long ranty content, so I loved those videos on your second channel. You have interesting opinions, and your hair is sexy as fuck. You inspired me to grow my hair out longer and to draw more anime-influenced stories, other than the ones my friends want me to make for them. Sorry I cut my hair. I have been involved in a lot of other projects, so I have my own style that I have developed. The style that I have worked with in the past couple years is now a mix of anime and my own style. I would like to thank you for influencing me to do that. In this package, I have a first sketch of the first page of a graphic novel/manga that I finished this year that is currently awaiting publishing. A quick drawing of something and other stuff. I would love to hear what you think about them. I've seen in other videos people have increasingly sent 3x3s. However, the only animes I've watched and really liked were Serial Experiments Lain, Haibane Renmei, and Tenchi no Tamago, so take that for what you will. Obviously you like stuff with really gorgeous art. I also make music that you can find on einskis.bandcamp.com. It'd be cool if you could check it out. Please stay legend. Cool. So I don't know what's the deal with the drumsticks, even after reading the letter, but I'll just assume that they're drumsticks you used, maybe, to make your music? They're definitely not meant for me to play my drums with because they are broken. Well, here's the page from his comic. Definitely some anime influence there in the artwork. A picture of like a cat girl. Can kind of see it. The light is a little difficult to catch it. Although it's funny that the eyes appear to be inked or at least just drawn very darkly and pop out much more than the rest. And then this huge 3D poster thing. I don't know what this... Is this a Miku or something? It looks kind of like a Miku in like a military garb / kimono. Very interesting outfit she's got on. I'm not sure if it's a Miku or what, but it's a cool 3D poster thing. It looks really good on camera, surprisingly. So yeah, interesting stuff. Thanks for the package. Still don't know why the drumsticks are there, but maybe I'll find out in the comments of this video. This next one's from an Aiden in Gainesville, Virginia. I have a lot of fans in Virginia. Alright, this has all kinds of stuff in it seems like. Oh, this is like... Okay. This is a very interesting form of 3x3. It's like a bunch of printed out pictures from anime that have been glued to a piece of construction paper. And it says, "It was not formatted this way because I wanted to be artsy or special. I just suck at arts and crafts, and it was 4 a.m. So, interesting decision. I don't know how that was easier than just printing one. But, we've got FLCL, or Fooly Cooly, Madoka Magica up here. Kino's Journey. Is that Bakano? Hellsing Ultimate. Welcome to the NHK. Trigun. What is that? Code Geass. And... oh, A Certain Magical Index. Interesting. Obviously, big fan of action. A lot of action-centric shows and stuff with big, cool, dramatic, badass moments in them. NHK is probably there because it's relatable. Interesting that Index is there, because everything else is kind of more like a dark, kind of heady show. Like, most of it's stuff that I think people like because it feels different from most anime, whereas Index feels exactly like most anime. But it is also a good action show with lots of sort of hype moments, so I guess if you're not bothered by like the aesthetic and character designs and like the light novel feel, then it could really come off as just as much of an action show as any of this other stuff. But definitely some old school stuff in here. Having Hellsing, Trigun, and, you know, like stuff that was popular in the mid-2000s, more so than anything modern. In fact, Madoka Magica is the newest thing on this list, and that's from 2011. So, yeah, definitely either only into older stuff or have been into anime for a long time and haven't had any new favorites since Madoka. Oh, there's a letter in here, or a couple letters. One says page and one says letter. Let's read the letter first. Dear Digibro, hello again and happy belated birthday. I was somewhat on the fence about sending you another letter, but then I saw it was your birthday and I thought I might as well send you a gift as well as some other stuff I didn't think to send the first time around. Enclosed in this package, you should find a wrapped birthday gift. In case you didn't guess already, it's a graphic novel. I have no idea if you already have it, but in my opinion, it is the best comic book series ever made. In addition to that, you should find my anime 3x3, which I included so that my tastes might be judged. Also, if it would not be too much of an imposition, there are 3 favors I'd like to ask of you. The first page of the book I'm working on should be in the package, and I was wondering if you might be able to tell me what you think of it so far. If you were recommended this book and read this page, would you want to continue reading? 1 page is an awful short amount to be making a judgment on, but we'll see what happens. This is my first real-time writing, so please don't hold anything back. The worst thing you can do to an artist is tell them their work is perfect when it isn't. The second question is in regards to the index card recommendations and graphic novels, not just this one, you have been sent in previous weeks. I was wondering if you might be able to tell what you thought of them. I'd love to know if the books you've been sent are worth buying for myself, and if you thought anything of those webcomics / videos / articles. Well, I haven't looked into much of it yet, so I'll let you know probably in a future video. The final favor relates to a question I've been trying to work through for the last couple of days, but which I don't think I have the depth of knowledge to successfully tackle. The question is, how do you successfully pull off the overpowered badass protagonist without the story completely falling apart? When that type of character is in a show like Overlord, Sword Art Online, or The Asterisk War, all tension seems to disappear. Meanwhile, shows like Berserk, 1997, I hate that I now have to add the year on when talking about Berserk shows, and Hellsing Ultimate still manage to be engaging. What should aspiring authors and creators, me mostly, do if an OP character is to be introduced? Thank you so much for your time, and I wish you the best of luck in all your future endeavors. Sincerely, Aiden. Well, what I think makes those characters work in those particular shows is that the fact that they're overpowered is kind of a part of the plot. And in the case of Berserk, I don't think Guts is so overpowered that it's like, that it takes anything away. Because he's usually in a war scenario. It's not usually just him fighting one other guy. And in those cases, he just obliterates them, you know, because it's usually something like when he assassinates someone that one time. And, like, you know, it's usually him fighting in a war scenario where anything could happen. And he could totally get killed no matter how strong he is. And when he does do, like, truly unbelievable things, then it's presented as truly unbelievable. The scene where he kills 100 men is, like, presented as the craziest thing that's ever happened, both in the manga and the anime, where it's just this really long, protracted scene, and at the end it's like legend, like his name goes down in infamy that he did that. So I think if you can really present what they're doing as being as overpowered as it is, then that helps a lot. And in the case of Hellsing, like, it's just that, like, it's so much fun to watch. Like, the point of the show, really, is that Alucard is so overpowered, but it's not just that he defeats everyone. It's that he does it in really creative and interesting ways, where he, like, has his body transform into a dog, and then an arm comes out of its mouth with a gun and shoots a guy, and then he eats him. You know, it's, like, the craziest shit you've ever seen. And I think that's what makes that work so well. And also the fact that, you know, there's other characters who might be in danger, or, you know, that he also has limitations on his powers and stuff like that. So, in Alucard's case, I think it's really the over-the-topness that makes it work. That makes it work out well. So yeah, just like think about how you're presenting them. If you're trying to make a scene that's supposed to be tense, but the character's overpowered, it won't be tense. But if you're trying to make a scene where it's funny that the character's overpowered, or like that's what makes it cool, then it'll work just fine. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with having overpowered characters. It's just what situations you're putting them in that makes it either work or not work. Alright, now let's look at the first page of... Okay, it's like a... It's not a visual page, it's like a written page, so... I'm gonna read through it. I guess I should read it out loud. Maybe the audience can offer their thoughts as well. It says, Diegesis. Every human that has ever existed has imagined him or herself as the center of the universe. The hero of their life story, the master of their fate, someone who the world could not possibly continue without. At least that was the mindset of Konrad Strauss. Is it a coincidence that they have the same name as me? And of course, why wouldn't he have that worldview? With no unique skills, interesting background, or remarkable physical features, could a better protagonist possibly be imagined? Yes. The answer is yes. Ah, who the sod is that? Exclaimed Conrad, waking from his slumber. Who was that, and where are you? Conrad inquired, looking around the room for the source of the voice. Seriously, where the sod are you? I don't know where does the phrase "where the sod" come from? Although there is something to be said that addresses voices that don't exist, insanity would at least be an interesting conversation starter. I am not insane, and I know you're around here somewhere. Conrad then decided to graduate from merely making glances about the room to actually getting up and searching for it. I promise I won't hurt you, just get out here. A good 20 minutes he spent searching his room, quite a disproportional amount of time given the size and amount of furniture in his room. Alas, he wasn't able to find the imaginary voice. Funny how that works. For the last time, I know you're real, just get out here so I can get this over with. Well, I will say I don't think this could fit in a page if this is a comic, but it gives me a very Welcome to the NHK sort of meta vibe. Maybe a little bit too cheeky for its own good, just for me, or just goes on a little too long about that one point. So I don't know. It's I guess I'm not that interested because of the fact that I've written stuff like this. I used to also try to do this very meta thing with, you know, a character responding to the narrator. It's a very light novel thing to do, especially, like, after NHK in the mid-2000s, there was a lot of stuff along those lines. But, I mean, if you can present it well enough, anything can work, so, who knows? Let me know what you think in the comments. And here's the book. Oh, shit. It's a Sandman book. It appears to be Sandman Volume 1, Preludes Nocturnus. I do not own this, though interestingly enough, my mom probably does, because my mom owns everything Sandman related, pretty much. She is a huge collector of Sandman stuff. I've never actually read any of it, though, in spite of that. So I've always heard good things about Sandman, and I've always been interested in it. So now that I have my own copy, I might as well give it a read. And I'll let you know what I think once I do. So thanks again for the package, Aiden. All right, this next one says, "Attention, do not bend," on the back. It appears to be from Germany. And it says, "Open with care." I'm pretty sure this is the one that was inside my P.O. box like this, like folded. So, hopefully it hasn't been damaged by whatever bending the post office did. Alright, this one appears to contain a magazine and a letter. I'll read the letter first. Read this in the video if you want to. "Hello, Digibro. Sorry that the magazine I have sent you is in German, but I hope you can still do something with it. I really enjoy your videos, especially the ones about Neon Genesis Evangelion and Anno. There are not many otakus where I live, so it's good to see content from people with my interests. I admire your lifestyle because basically it is how I would want to live in the future. Seeing your work inspires my friends and me to put out our own opinions and content. I also liked your shaving video a lot because the audio and video is a perfect match, but your beard looks cool too. I just started reading NGE The Iron Maiden 2nd and the Shinji Ikari Raising Project today. What do you think of those? I don't know if you've talked about them yet. I think you mean either the manga or the visual novels, which I haven't read any of them. Although I had volume 1 of the Shinji Ikari Raising Project, and I thought it was totally terrible. Of the manga, I mean. After my friend told me about you, I watched your videos about NGE episodes, and I was amazed how great they are. It truly is amazing to see someone with so much passion for their interests and making videos about them. P.S. My handwriting kind of sucks, and I'm not really good at writing letters, although you wrote this, it's typed out. The one I'm reading is typed out. Do you have a cassette deck? I would like to send you some music. I do not have a cassette deck anywhere that I know of. It's possible there's one in the attic that my parents used to use or something. You know, I've never really bought cassettes or anything. I don't own any, since the 90s at least. But, I don't know, maybe I'll get one sometime, just for the sake of being able to have cassettes. He also sent a sad Pepe, a rare Pepe, and, a Rest in Peace Digibros beard, August 2016. As well as a 3x3 just written out. It says Neon Genesis Evangelion, Nausicaa, K-On!, Detective Conan, Ocean Waves, Lucky Star, Laputa, Porco Rosso, and Nichijou. First of all, great taste. Obviously a big fan of Hayao Miyazaki, since you've got Nausicaa, Laputa, and Porco Rosso. And maybe just of Ghibli in general, because Ocean Waves is also a Ghibli film. It's a great one that everyone should see. Very underappreciated. It was a TV movie they did in the early 90s. Detective Conan, I wonder if you're one of those people who's watched all of Detective Conan. If so, very brave soul. And then Nichijou and K-On! Obviously, some appreciation for the cute stuff. One that's mostly known for the incredible presentation in terms of Nichijou, and one that's just great all around in terms of K-On! So, very choice 3x3. And the magazine is Koneko? Kitten? A German anime magazine I've never heard of before. So I won't be able to read it, so I won't be able to tell anybody if it's good or not, but at least I can flip through it and see what kind of shit's going on in here. Looks pretty interesting. So thanks for that. Alright, this next one underwent quite a journey. This package was supposed to go to the P.O. box, and apparently they couldn't put it there, so they sent it straight to, they had to send it to my house. And it says on here, it says for Digi bro, like two names. And apparently this came on Thursday after I left for the convention, and my mom, the people came to the door, and they handed my mom the package, and they said, "Are you D?" For Digi bro. Okay, this has a bunch of stuff in it. Let's start with the letter. Okay to read on camera. No one's ever said it's not okay. Like, I'm gonna read them all unless someone says it's not okay. Alright. To Digibro. Enclosed is an anime magazine, thanks to the AmeCon 2016 bringin' by, and illustration of the best girl in that 275 out of 1,000 anime-eating habaneros, thanks to the talented Blue Fate. I have no idea what you're talking about. There's also T, because I felt it's my duty to be as British as possible here. Even though I don't agree with everything you say, your tastes align with mine surprisingly frequently, and you convinced me to give shows such as Konosuba and Infinite Revias a second look after I passed them up the first time. For mimetic reasons, there's also a 3x3. Sincerely yours, Jurgen. Alright, so I guess the T is why this wasn't able to make it into my P.O. box, and they had to send it to my house, because I guess you can't send tea internationally to a P.O. box. This one's kind of coming apart. So yeah, 3 boxes of tea, like the kind that you make. I've never actually made tea before. I've never prepared tea, so one of these boxes will probably be the learning experience before I get it right on another one. Next up is what appears to be a drawing of an anime girl. Oh, it's Mume. Oh, 675 out of 1,000 as in the rating I gave to Kotetsujo no Cabaneri. It's Mume eating a hot pepper, eating a habanero, I think? I don't know why that's happening. Let me look at this. And it's drawn by Blue Fate, who has like a business card on the other side, I guess. But they drew... Why is she eating a habanero? Is it because the show's called Cabaneri? And it sounds kind of like habanero? I have no idea. I assume there's a logic here. Next up, we have an August 2006 New Type magazine with Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle and XXX Holic on the front. This looks like it comes from the same gigantic issue era as that one with Azumanga on the cover. So that's interesting. I definitely don't have this one. And an SOS Don booklet brochure thing. Looks like it's just a... Oh. Very cute picture of Haruhi with glasses. Oh my god! With the glasses, she looks exactly like fucking, what's her name from Hibike Euphonium? Oh, god damn it. Asuka. She looks just like Asuka from fucking Hibike, which is same character designer. So, yeah, that's fantastic. Cool stuff. And finally, the 3x3. Let's give it a quick analysis. We've got Gankutsuo, Haibane Renmei, Precure, Boogie Pop Phantom, End of Evangelion. That one, I don't remember the name of this show. I've never actually sat through a whole episode of it. Princess Tutu, Haruhi Suzumiya, and Girls und Panzer. So, very eclectic mix here. We've got the super artsy stuff, like Haibane Renmei and Gankutsuo, and Boogie Pop, and End of Eva, which are all, and Princess Tutu, all known for gorgeous visuals, really inventive and unique storylines, and just being totally different from everything else. Then we've got the more goofy, fun moe stuff that's also really good, like Haruhi and Girls in Panzer, just strongly directed and strongly written shows that play around with a little bit of anime meta. Precure, which is Precure, it's the first series, and it's fun. And then this CG show I know very little about, but it's interesting that it's one of your top... God, what's the show called? It's like Fireball or something like that? Something along those lines. I don't know. But overall, good taste. Great stuff. If you like Boogie Pop Phantom, I highly recommend reading the novels if you haven't already, because they are, in my opinion, vastly superior. Alright, next up we have a package from a Calio in California. Oh god, I did the dust thing again. I've gotten dust all over the place again. Oh no. Alright. Here we go. Hey Digibro, my name is Calio, a fan of yours from the humble state of California. Like many of your fans, I discovered your channel via the Asterisk War Sucks series, which I found insightful yet hilarious. Despite that series being my introduction to your channel, I gravitated towards your other non-negative reviews and general anime knowledge type videos. My favorite videos of yours include Monogatari series analysis, Maho Shoujo Madoka Magica, what it did and what I thought, Why Good Anime is Hard to Make, The Asterisk War Sucks Part 9, and your most recent video, Aesthetic is Narrative. Included within this package is some leftover merchandise I purchased at Anime Expo this past July. It includes a very shitty SAO Ordinal Scale clear file, a slightly less shitty ReZero light novel, some miscellaneous Nisei Monogatari Weiss Schwartz cards, and a Kill La Kill clear file with a poster of my most anticipated anime movie of this year, Kizu Monogatari Nekketsuhen. Keep up the good work, fam, and I hope that your channel continues to grow and your videos gain the publicity and recognition they deserve. I also have one question. At what point did you stop keeping up with the Monogatari series, and do you intend on picking it up at some point? Just curious. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the new Monogatari stuff since I did my video, and I've just been kind of saving it all up so that once I watch it all, I'll have enough for a second video. And so I was waiting for the Kizumonogatari film to come out, which it is now, and I'm not sure if all the Kiyomi Monogataris are out, but now that all that shit's out, and I have Volume 1 of Kizumonogatari, I have the book, so even if the other movies aren't out, I can still talk about it if I read the book. But once I catch up on all that, I'll do it. A big part of it is just Devu has to watch it all, so he can edit that video so that it won't be another one set to video game footage. So, hell, maybe we'll redo the original. That would be fun, too. Anyways, P.S. Give ReZero a chance when it finishes. You might like it. Just, I'm trying to help you here. Your fans will flip if you don't say something about it. The next page has my 3x3. Confirm my shit taste for me. Thanks. Alright, so his 3x3 includes Gurren Lagann, Haikyuu, Konosuba, what's this show called again? Hyoka? Bakemonogatari, Kill La Kill, Madoka Magica, Kyokai no Kanata, and Kizumonogatari Part 1. So, obviously very into this sort of high-quality animation light novel genre, or like these urban fantasy type shows. We've got on here 2 Kyoto Animation shows with absurdly high-quality visuals. We've got 3 of the best-looking Shaft shows from the same sort of genre. Then we've got Konosuba, which is just generally great. Kill La Kill, Gurren Lagann, both over-the-top action shows from Hiroyuki Imaishi, and Haikyuu. All of these are beautiful. Other than Konosuba, all of them are like really gorgeous character design shows. So I feel like character designs probably matter a lot to you, because all of these have amazing character designs, amazing character animations, and usually some pretty great animation. Konosuba has great designs too, but they're not animated in nearly the same level of awe-inspiring depth as the rest of these shows. I mean, all of them have somewhat emotional plot lines, although I don't really know Hyoka or Kyokai no Kanata that well. I dropped both of those. And Haikyuu is just a fun show, but again, gorgeously animated. So that's the main thread I'm seeing here. Amazing character designs and amazing character animation. There's a Crunchyroll armband in here, which I just picked one up at Otakon myself. This, what appears to be a Bakemonogatari, like, bookmark or something. It's got, like, a little comic of the sisters doing, like, an omake. Some of these cards, we've got Karen and Tsukihi and, ooh, very sexy-looking, what the fuck is your name? Nadeko. Another of the Fire Sisters. Hanekawa with the short hair, which is much cuter. Can't see this one well enough. It looks like short-haired Senjo Gahara. Shinobu, looking fucking adorable. Another Shinobu looking fucking adorable. And one final Shinobu looking fucking adorable. Next up, Honest to God, Volume 1 of ReZero, the light novels, which I just saw were getting published in stores the other day. I flipped through this, and it really seemed like the entire first volume was like just the 2-part first episode of the show. I don't know if they like crammed it all in there or what. Here's a little Rem and Ram illustration on the inside. Those two are pretty adorable. There was a decent amount of Rem and Ram cosplay at Otakon. Here you've got a advertisement for the Asterisk War in the back. Isn't that nice? Just lets you know what you're in for, you know? Makes sure you know what you're getting. So, who knows? Maybe I'll read this. I mean, I'm like 18 light novels behind on the ones I actually want to read, but I'll keep it around. Next, of course, a beautiful Sword Art Online, the movie, file folder. Great to have around. By the way, I was this close to buying a fucking Asuna hug pillow at Otakon because it was only $30 and I thought it would be a really funny prop for videos. I opened my wallet and my credit card, my debit card rather, was not in there. I had given it to Shade to pick something up for me the day before and had not gotten it back. This is some kind of like advertisement, I guess, for the second Kizumonogatari film. So that's cool. And a Kill La Kill file folder, which is pretty baller. I don't really know what to do with file folders. Like, I don't have a lot of files that need to be in them. And so, like, the ones I have are just kind of in my desk. I feel like they would make decent posters, but they don't hang very well because of the glossy surface. So, I'll find something to do with these, I guess. Alright, just 2 big-ass packages left. This next one comes from a Tom in Ohio. Okay, this one has a bunch of Shonen Jumps in it. Hey Digi, gonna try and make this as brief and concise as I can. Just wanted to say I've enjoyed your work for a good year or so and had to jump on this opportunity when I learned you opened up yourself a P.O. box. Basically, when I was around 13 or 14, I was the classic Naruto fanboy. Went out to the supermarket to collect whatever figures I could, gobbled up as much of the manga with what little money I had, practiced hand signs during school, and treated the nights when it aired on Toonami like Christians do on Sunday morning. Believe me, I've been there. I know what you're talking about. My face still collapses into a sphincter just thinking about it 6 years later, so instead of ruining the environment and polluting a landfill with them, I've decided to send you all my old Naruto figurines, as well as a few other items I've acquired over the years. Oh no, it's a box full of Naruto stuff. I think of this less as acquiring some new possible add-ons for your collection, and more being sent physical shame in the mail. Please do literally whatever you want with them. Whatever you do, they're probably better off than if they stuck around with me. Also included are some various Shonen Jump magazines released in the years 2008 to 2010. My grandmother used to get these tossed her way on occasion while working for the Postal Service and turned them over to me once she realized I was into those backwards comic books, as she eloquently put it. As a bonus, I've also included about 200 or so pages of mint condition, still in the package, finest quality attainable kindling. On top of that, I'm also sending my 3x3 to keep the meme alive, but be warned, I've seen enough anime to probably be considered subhuman to those on A, so a lot of these are still pretty entry tier. I hope you get as much enjoyment out of the package as I did sending it off. The sound of stretching packing tape has never sounded so angelic. Keep up the good work. A former Narutard free at last. Oh man. Hey man, I've been there. Oh god, it's in black and white. This is difficult. Okay. We've got Nichijou. I'm just gonna have to look at this. Nichijou, Black Lagoon, Shirobako, Neon Genesis Evangelion, Bakano, Little Witch Academia, Oregairu, fuck, the name is escaping me right now. Natsume Yujincho, and Bakemonogatari. So, pretty cool stuff. Obviously, I share some favorites here. Shirobako being on there is great. Lots of stuff with really solid animation. Oregairu sucks. But otherwise, all this is good stuff. Honestly, this taste is so well-rounded that I can't really pick out any one thing that's, like, noteworthy about all of it. Like, they're all different genres, different reasons that they're great. I mean, I think other than Oregairu, which sucks, all of these are just really good shows. So, you have good taste. That's the best way I can put it. There appears to be inserted into one of these, like, what looks like an ISIS beheading of Kirito and Ayato about to happen. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we have, like, a sack full of Naruto toys. Oh my god! Kunai knives? Oh my god! This dude, I don't even know this guy. I didn't make it that far into Naruto. We got Rock Lee. Fucking... These are like Target toys. Sasuke, Naruto. This is just a giant hand. I'm assuming that's like an attack. Neji. Is this guy Shikamaru? He's the one with the thing, the fat guy who rolls. There's like a launcher. This dude, I don't remember what he was about. I think this is just a head. The fucking giant rubber kunai are killing me. And of course a big shuriken. I think Sasuke uses the big shuriken. And then we have Naruto Volume 44, still in its seal packaging. Why? What's in this? It's got stickers inside. It's got ninja stickers inside. You never even opened it. Why'd you buy it? And then we've got some Shonen Jumps. This one's got Bleach on the cover. This one has Ultimo. This one's got One Piece. Naruto. Another Naruto. Shippuden, I should add. One Piece again. Bleach again. And One Piece again. Now this is interesting because this comes from an era far beyond what I have. All my Shonen Jumps are from like 2003 and 2004, and a little from 2005. So like when I used to buy Shonen Jumps, it was almost always Yu-Gi-Oh on the cover because Yu-Gi-Oh was like by far the most popular thing in the magazine, and Dragon Ball Z was often on the cover as well. And like Naruto and One Piece were not well known at all. Like the animes hadn't started airing in the U.S. yet, so like no one talked about them, no one knew about them. But obviously over time, the big three became the big three. So by 2008, it would be that. Thanks for all the Naruto crap. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but it'll go somewhere. And one last larger package. This one's really light for its size, so I'm curious what's in here. Oh, shit. This has some really badass posters in it. Holy fuck. Alright, starts off, happy birthday to the #1 internet digital anime boy. And also there's a photo of my current Facebook and Twitter avatar on the other side. Digibro letter. Hi, I'm Uebo7, age 14 to 30, ? And I'm a moderate fan of your channel. First of all, no, I don't have any shitty anime magazines, so you can stop acting excited. Anyway, this was supposed to be your birthday present, but I had to get my rats fixed, and I ended up forgetting about it while tending to their wounds. You know how it is with rats. So I got me some bootleg posters that I got from my cousin. So here goes some bootleg posters with some of those anime shows that you're always talking about on your internet videos. I've also been working on my drawing skills as I'm planning to make my very own Japanese anime in the near future. Going to be having meetings with Hideki Imaishi very soon. Well, that's what my cousin told me. His dad works at Gynax. That's why I've included an anime-styled fan art drawing of your body. If it doesn't look right, that's just because this is the anime version of you. Like, it's just an art style thing. You probably understand, like, you probably watch all the animes. Also, I've made sure to include my cool and smart 3x3, since that's what it looks like all of your cool kid fans are doing. Also, if you don't like any of this shit, just throw it in the garbage. Also, it would be great if you could say the following randomly selected words. Iron, talking, walking, written, and segu. Thank you. Yes. Yes, those randomly selected words. And I said them all how I say them, so you know it's just me, okay? It's just how I talk. These posters are fucking awesome. There's one of Kashern Sins. This looks fucking badass. I don't care if these are bootlegged. I got them for free. I'm putting these all up. These look amazing. Fucking radical ass Kaon with the fucking Tea Time logo on her hand. Even if these are fake, they look great. There's no, like, shitty zoom on them or anything. They all look like they were printed from pictures that were big enough. A Kare no Kyokai one. It's a little smaller. Toradora with all the girls in China dresses. Looking really good. Ooh. A very sexual Shirobako poster. I think this is one of the Megami magazine posters. But it's actually better on this printing because it's huge and not bent. Oh, God. Oh, light novel girl. Oh, God. Euless. Oh, man. And my favorite Sword Art Online picture, because why not? Oh, wow. Here's me in anime style. I guess the anime in question is probably Ping Pong. It says, sorry about all the ripping and tearing. The rats got to it. You know how rats are. There are, like, tears all over it. Note, I drew your body here before you shaved. I'm holding up a K-On, and he seems to have X'd out this hand. I guess he didn't approve of it after drawing it. Amazing. Oh my god, this is a serious business 3x3. It's an everything 3x3. It says, this 3x3 is cool and all, but if there's anything you should take away from it, it's just that you should watch Jubei-chan. I'm not in character right here. This is my legitimate 3x3. Jubei-chan is really good, for real. I've wanted to watch Jubei-chan forever, because they have advertisements for it in like every anime magazine for the second season, and the character designs are awesome. It's like the coolest character designs ever, and I've seen some Sakuga fight scenes from it and shit, and I think there was a time I tried to watch it, but I couldn't find the first season anywhere online. Like, it was in the late 2000s, and I just couldn't find it, and then I just haven't gotten around to it since then, which now everything's easy to find. It's got an answer key. I don't think I'll need that. Oh, you know, it's not a super 3x3. It's actually 3x3s of his favorite moments from each show. So it's just one 3x3 made up of 3x3s. So the first one is Jubei-chan. The second one is Furikuri. The third one is Blue Submarine number 6. Then this, Now and Then, Here and There. I believe that's what that is. Kaiba. Neon Genesis Evangelion. Looks like Mawaru Penguin Drum. Gurren Lagann, and Uchoten Kazoku. You know, I'm surprised that rather than Jubei-chan, you didn't also yell at me to finish watching this one and to start watching this one, because I haven't seen either one, in spite of being recommended them countless times. I watched the first 3 episodes of Now and Then, Here and There in like '08, and it traumatized me, and I stopped watching it. Not because I thought it was bad, just because I wasn't prepared. That show's fucked up. So yeah, all of these are very, like, artsy, cool shows, but none that fall into that, like, pretentious Ergo Proxy realm. They're all good and unique and interesting. Obviously, I haven't seen 3 of them, so that's a fucking third. Kaiba, NGE. I'm not a huge fan of Blue Submarine number 6, but I appreciate the art style and everything. I feel like art style is probably fairly important to you, as you've picked so many, like, gorgeously rendered clips from so many of these shows. And I need to finish Mawaru Penguin Drum, too. This is, like, this. I feel like this is a 3x3 of exclusively shows that I need to finish. Other than, of course, the Gainax ones and Kaiba. So, yeah, pretty cool 3x3. This is a very interesting one. This is the kind of one that if I saw this on 4chan, I would look at it and think, I need to watch all the shows on that I haven't seen before, because they are being put in good company, and it makes me curious about them all. So yeah, that's it for this round of packages. That took a fucking eternity, but hopefully it was fun for everybody involved. I'll see you in the next one.